When tensions escalate between countries such as Iran and the United States, the world quickly fills with noise, opinions, outrage, predictions, and fear. News spreads rapidly, social media amplifies emotions, and before long, people begin dividing the world into sides. But in moments like this, something important often gets lost: our ability to pause and see clearly. War does not only happen between nations, it also shapes the psychology of societies, influencing how we think, react, and perceive one another. And if we are not careful, anger and fear can make us forget a simple truth: that beyond governments and ideologies, there are ordinary human beings on all sides. Seeing clearly means understanding how fear, narratives, and conditioning shape the way we interpret events. In this episode, we explore a few important ideas: how war simplifies a complex world into us versus them, why citizens are not the same as their governments, how powerful narratives shape our understanding of conflict, how fear and anger can easily lead to dehumanization, why learning to see clearly matters in times of global tension. During conflict, narratives quickly divide the world into two sides. The Indian philosopher Jiddu Krishnamurti often pointed out that identification with nations, religions, or ideologies creates psychological divisions. When we strongly identify with a group, we begin to see others as outsiders or enemies. What is lost in this process is the recognition that people are more than the sides they are placed on. Citizens are not the same as governments. One of the biggest distortions during war is the tendency to equate an entire population with the decisions of its leaders. But the reality is that ordinary people rarely control geopolitical decisions. Yet they often carry the consequences: fear, displacement, loss, and economic hardship. This is why many scholars remind us that war affects civilians far more than political leaders. Narratives shape how we understand conflict. Historian Yuval Noah Harari has explained that human societies are held together by powerful shared stories about nations, identities, and historical grievances. During war, these narratives become stronger and simpler. One side becomes the hero, the other becomes the enemy. While narratives can unify societies, they can also reduce complex realities into emotionally charged stories. Anger easily leads to dehumanization. Psychology shows that when people feel threatened or angry, they are more likely to dehumanize those they see as opponents. This means reducing individuals to stereotypes, ignoring their suffering, justifying harm against them. When this happens, empathy weakens and violence becomes easier to justify. Seeing clearly matters. Seeing clearly does not mean ignoring injustice or pretending conflicts are simple. It means recognizing how quickly the human mind divides the world into sides, how narratives influence perception, how fear and anger shape our reactions. Understanding these psychological processes allows us to remain aware rather than reactive. Perhaps the real challenge in moments like this is not only understanding geopolitics, but understanding the human mind itself. As Jiddu Krishnamurti often suggested, the divisions we see in the world are reflections of the divisions we carry within us, our identities, beliefs, and fears.